Hello and welcome. My name's Kevin. This is Dude for Bruce. We're here in CK3. Y'all voted on it. I got a couple ideas out there, threw them out, and you said overwhelmingly, yeah, let's see this idea of you trying to hop from throne to throne to throne through crusades run by the Pope. So it's going to be a very interesting little process. We're starting 1066, so I think we get roughly 30-ish years to build up to the point to where the first crusade is called. The whole idea behind this campaign I thought was kind of an interesting one, just because it's something that you know how like the game is called Crusader Kings, but not a lot of people like revolve their campaign about the crusades themselves, just because the mechanic is kind of boring, if not just okay. It's a mechanic that needs a little more work in everybody's opinion. That needs a little more a little pizzazz. So let's just really get into understanding what that is going to be like. The Bruce family, we do it for him. We got 2 living members. We got a daughter. We're going to marry off to get some nice alliances. We'll do matrilineal, so he will have access to that as an alliance. We might do a little bit of expansion, but things should be pretty hunky-dory for these couple for 100 years, or not 100 years, first 30 years or so. My hope is that some heresy happens in some weird part of the Christianity, and we send the crusade to do that. I did a couple test runs just to see if this idea is viable whatsoever, and the first time I did it, it was Sicily had switched to some weird heresy, and then the next time I did it, it was Denmark who had done the weird heresy. What's my opinion on friends or foe? I feel like friends and foe, although it is a good addition, I don't think it is as good as what the $5 or whatever the cost was. It was negligible, but to be honest, it just improved upon the game. That's something that should have probably already been in the base game, if that makes sense. It probably should have been just like lumped in with maybe one of the other DLCs or considered free, in my opinion. Do I play other games? I play other games in my personal time. I don't know if you guys you've seen me play Cult of the Lamb. I've played that on here. I've played a handful of other games. They don't get as much traction, obviously, because CK is my one true love, unfortunately. But as Victoria is coming out next week, I'm probably going to play a lot more of that. We had a son. His name is going to be, let's make him Walter as well. We're going to educate him. We have Brittany as our first heresy, so maybe we'll be doing a crusade for Brittany. Let's see if anybody else decides to take up the call. Go ahead and revoke his lands. That's going to piss. Let's make sure everybody's, he's able to come save our butts, so let's do it. Let's go ahead and revoke his lands. That should piss everybody off. We can ransom him for some money. Let's do that. Another nice little civil war to happen before everybody pops off for the crusade. How would you feel about the naval men-at-arms units? I liked them enough that I liked the ability of like being able to hold off your, like if you were England or if you were like an island nation, you were able to like hold off larger nations a little bit with a navy. It's probably a bad idea, but you know, poor K, no. He's got a lot of land. He'll be in charge of it. Yes, I've seen Hot D. By far, I liked Game of Thrones up until season 8. Season 8 kind of or season 6, I mean. Everybody kind of agrees. I read the books. I only read the original, like, basic books. I haven't read Dunk and Egg or any of the expanded books that give us a little more look into the whole Song of Ice and Fire in general, but it's kind of restored my faith in the series as a whole. What area would you like to want Paradox to add to for the next DLC? Government types, baby. I want republics back. Playing as a Doge in Venice was by far one of the more interesting governments. I also think they've been in the game since day one, and they haven't really had any real addition. A stretch goal. So if we do our several jumps of crusades or wherever we end up, and then we make house seniority our succession, we could maybe coalesce all the Bruce kingdoms together and make it happen that way. What is the consumption, chat? I'm not the biggest, smartest person ever, but is consumption like, it's not diabetes, right? Disease caused by bacteria that usually attacks the lungs. And at the turn of the 20th century, the leading cause of death in the United States. Ha! Yo, the consumption still existed for a bit there. All right, finally, there we go. Crusades are on the docket once again. We're gonna redirect the war because, oh wait, what is the first host? You're going for Al-Andalus? No, we're going for the Kingdom of, because we could go for the Kingdom of Brittany, but unfortunately it would only give him this small territory. I think it would be smarter to go for like Lithuania. What do you think, chat? I think Lithuania is the way to go. And as always, you know, we love to do our first and foremost favorite thing is to get our snack in order. So our snack for the day is some sun chips. And these sun chips, they be popping. What is this? An odd smell. Listen, Walter, my love, she starts quickly. This is difficult to bring up, but you've been smelling particularly fresh recently. I give you an armpit a sniff. Well, perhaps she has a point. We need to find a way to fix this. Walter's perfume. Perhaps some mint. Smells like lemon. Pomegranate would be expensive. Maybe we go frankincense, I guess. I think this is my first ever time getting this event. Strong base. Oak or sandalwood. Did you say the whale vomit? Isn't that ambergris? Prestige, powerful vassals, renown, personal success schemes. I feel the richest man in the world. Great. Gonna go ahead and bestow this upon my future heir. Deus Vult, let's go. We're gonna get our get our troops there. Because we need to get at 1. We need to be the top provider. Contribution will go up. I think siege just give more contribution. Yeah. Oh crap, our son dies, of course. How does that affect our we died. Oh no, this is poor timing, poor planning. I totally just clicked through that scene and it didn't even matter. Okay. My father died of old age. Woe is me, woe is me. Our benefactor is still our brother. Great. Lovely, lovely, lovely. He only has a little bit of land, so that's unfortunate. Let's see. Is it going to give us the event? You play as King of Lithuania. Okay. Now we establish our popular proper Catholic kingdom in Lithuania. Faithful can finally rest easy. It's time to focus back on our realm. Nope. Time to be switching. I think first and foremost, we need to find a wife. We also need to probably get the best lands. The hard thing would be that we would probably have to fight all of her vassals that are probably going to rebel against her. We're trying to stay Catholic as long as possible because that's how we're going to get a pet cat. I'd love a feline companion. Oh, that's why we have so much. We have a huge order of knights, holy order of knights to keep us from falling apart immediately. This Habsburgian is killing one of my spy masters or something like that. Man, the Crusader states are falling apart real quick. Let me wrap my arms around what the situation is that we're in right now. We switched from Scotland to Lithuania. Great, that was fine, all dandy. We have a massive army, which mostly is being propped up by a holy warriors that we've been given. What is our path to feudalism? We need to increase our crown authority, get our crown authority all the way up, that's just going to take time, unfortunately. Let's see if we can call in some of our allies. We do have a ton of gold. That is true. Also, Pisa owning Mamel. How much do we need to make a hybrid culture? Lithuania is less than 40. Oh, acceptance. We need 40 to be acceptable. The next big thing we could do is find a Lithuanian and tell them that we love to learn their language. The Queen of England, my sister, is trying to seduce me. Oh, sister of mine. Oh, sister of mine. No, not sister. Granddaughter? Niece. Quite the renown coming in. We got 2 kings, 1 duke, 2 kings by marriage. Look at us. We're just having such a good game already. Targaryen moment. No, I'm not into it. I'm not Daemon. That ain't my bag. All right, so if we did go ahead and move our capital to here, let's just say we do that. Does that give us the option of becoming feudal, or do we stay? No, yeah, that's what I thought. We stay, unfortunately. We should go back for our county of, wait, we can just go for the grand city of Pisa? Why? Oh, because they're just, because we're tribal. I keep forgetting we're tribal, so we can just take whatever we want. Why do is Lithuania own Cornwall? Is there any other land that we own somewhere that it's weird? Now Pisa's our next door. Now we have tribal Pisa. The tribal Pisa. The Duchy of... Oh, man. Now all these people keep dying and giving their lands to dumb people. Died in a hunting accident? And now you leave your son? Oh, no. Can we negotiate an alliance? No, because he's my nephew. Let's arrange a marriage between my daughter and him. Faith conversion costs, that's not important. So we'll stay Xenophile. I think that's fine. City keeps. Architect trait gives you prestige and bonus. That's cool. I didn't know that. I think we do sacred forests. Maybe not. Strong kinsmith. Yeah. Wow, we can pretty much keep everything except for, I think this is the only one that we don't need to keep. Yeah. Litho Scott. Michael Scott. Englic. We've done it. A new era. Litho Scott. Sick. So now the Litho Scots, how hard is it to convert the land now? 8 years. So a little easier. Let's raid the countryside here and then be happy with our fat stacks. All right. I don't know today if we're going to get to another crusade. Unfortunately, I think it takes a minute for that to happen. Maybe we make a cadet branch. The house, I don't really like that name. We also do it for him. Good. All right. Enough mucking about. Let's get this timer going. Look at us. Look at us. Look what we've done. Expanded Scotland. Made them big and strong. Look at those boys. So big and so strong. What a lad. He's a gregarious boy. He's going to be a great time. He's going to have a great life. We have children who have claims to the Denmark throne, which is amazing. We also have children who have claims to Lithuania. The Bruce family is alive and well. And then we'll go ahead and murder this man for stealing my family's rightful lands. Just more stress. Why not? This pile of stress, just keep piling it on. I think today's been a good day. It's been a good stream. I can't wait to get back at it tomorrow. We're gonna get after it. Hopefully the Pope will allow us to. He'll continue to call holy crusades on people. Right now, that would put us about, if that's true, my friend Bliss has always given us the true information. That happened 1099, so probably in another 10 years? No, 10, it'd be 1109. Yeah, another 10 years from now that we might be able to fight. Now we can go and change our feudal ways. So right now we are all tribal, but once we adopt this, it should convert everybody to feudalism. Yep, all but 2 places converted. So now these all got feudal lands. This was already feudal, so it didn't really matter, but awesome. But yeah, thank you again so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We have a Patreon if you'd like to support us there. We have little videos you can watch that I put out monthly that are not as related to CK3, but other content, Bruce related or not. We also would appreciate if you tell other people about this content. It's always fun when we get new people joining the community. The community is great. And we have a Discord if you have yet to join that. We talk a little bit about different random stuff in there. But thank you again for being here, and I'll talk to you all then. Ciao!